girlies, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is the Lioness. In this video, we are going to talk about how your emotions affect your body. Emotions are the thing that we experience in our day-to-day life, and especially girls are considered much more emotional than the other gender. So in this video, we are going to talk about how you can control it and how it affects your body. It does not only affect your body, it affects you spiritually, your energy, your relationships, everything, your health. We are going to talk about this solution thing in the last. First, I am going to tell you how it affects you, how it affects your immunity, how it affects your weight, how it affects your organ. So without any further ado, let's get started. Emotions affects immunity. If you are suffering, going through emotional trauma, pain, sorrow, you are getting disease one after another, it's because of your emotions. Let me tell you how. Negative emotions affects immunity negatively and positive emotions reboosts your immunity. When you are suffering through negative emotions, basically your body releases stress hormones, cortisol, depressin. It weakens the immune system. It suppresses the cells, the ability of cells to fight, and hence it makes you or bimar. On the other hand, if you are happy, if you are joyful, your body releases endomorphin that basically increases the immune cell activity in your body and hence increases your immune power. So this is how your emotions affects your immunity. Emotions affects your weight. For some people it can be weight gain, for some people it can be weight loss. Talking about how stress can cause weight gain. First, metabolism. Second, binge eating. Third, loss of physical movements. When you are stressed, your body can take it as a threat and start to store fat as much as possible because later on it can be used as energy. Fat gets converted into energy. Okay, so when you are stressed, your body starts to store fat. Second, binge eating. You start to eat food as a coping mechanism to not feel anything negative. Whenever you feel sorrow, whenever you feel something saddening, you start to eat ice cream, right? To avoid those negative emotions. But when it becomes a habit of binge eating, you start to gain weight. Third, loss of all the physical activities. When you are stressed, when you don't feel like doing it, you just don't do it. You start to avoid exercise, you start to avoid going out with friends because you are not feeling like you are not in the mood. But that's when you have to do it more. When you are sad, when you are angry. Now coming to how stress leads to weight loss. First, metabolism. Second, loss of appetite. Third, feeling nauseous all the time. Fourth, lack of exercise. So, when you are stressed, when you are feeling negative, or even worse, you are feeling anxiety, fear, something like that, your body goes into constant flight or fight mode. In that case, your body starts to utilize all the stored fats very fast and your digestive system starts to work very fast. In that case, your nutritions are not going to get absorbed and that's how you start to lose weight. Second, loss of appetite. We all have experienced this, right? We are feeling sad, when we are feeling negative, we don't want to eat food. That's how you lose weight in the long run. Third, feeling nauseous. Feeling nauseous means you are feeling like doing vomiting all the time. Thinking about food makes you feel like you will just vomit because your digestive system has become so sensitive of food because it is not feeling safe, right? And fourth, lack of exercise. Yeah, basically when you are sad, you just don't do exercise and all. Your body not build muscles because you don't need it now. When you are not doing exercise, your body will not feel the need of, absorbing all the nutrients and like utilizing it. So that's how you lose weight. Third thing, your emotions affects your organs. This is the picture that is demonstrating how different emotions are felt in different parts of your body. Your different organs gets affected by different emotions. If your body is suppressing emotions for a very long time, your organs are going to get affected, and even you can have diseases in the old ages. For example, your liver gets affected when you have so much anger inside you for very long run. Your heart gets affected when you are in joy. It gets positively affected, of course. Grief affects your lungs. Worry and possessiveness affects your spleen. Fear affects kidney. Fright or shock affects your gallbladder. So this is how your emotions gets manifested in your bodies. Illness, diseases that is going to show up after certain age. Now coming to the end segment of our video, what is the solution of these emotional imbalances? First, if you are going through something like minor emotions, like you are feeling angry, okay, you are feeling like you are disappointed or you are jealous or something like that, which is not long lasting emotions, in that case talk to yourself. Like this body, the emotions, mind, body, everything is your kingdom and your soul is the ruler. You are the king. So guide your emotions. You can talk to yourself like, no, I can't feel like this because it is going to affect me in the long run. I have to do it for myself. So you can take conscious choice of not feeling that way. This, your emotions should be controlled by you and you should not get controlled by your emotions. Second, when you are facing long lasting grief or sorrow, the solution would be feel that emotion. Like you can't run from it. You can't run from your emotions. You have to feel those emotions. You have to suffer for at least 1 to 3 days. But seeking help would be my advice. Go out with your friends, conversate with them, like start talking about it with yourself, with your friends. Force yourself to worship God because the negativity inside you is increasing. You need to have something positive. Force yourself. Only you can take yourself out of this situation. So this is how you're going to take care of yourself. I hope this video added value in your life. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will upload in next 2 to 3 days. If you have any requests or suggestions, let me know in the comments. I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye.